Hello, this is a demonstration how the digital twins concept can be used to connect IoT and sensor data to a 3D BIM model. First thing you want to do is go to my website. You'll download this app from this link. It's a 270 megabytes zip file, which contains the 3D model and also the connection to the real-time data like CO2 level, air ventilation, temperature data. Okay. So first thing is, once you download the zip file, you want to unzip. After unzip, you should see an executable file called Digital Twins 25 exe. So double click the file. If there's any warning, just accept the warning. You should be able to run this 3D model directly in your website, in your computer. So here I can see a 3D model. If I drag my left mouse, also middle mouse, I can look around, I can zoom in, zoom out. It's like a 3D view. And also I can change the layer information. I can turn off the wall, turn off the roof, turn off the window. I can turn off the sensor. So this is all the information you can easily display or hide. I can also using the IM key to switch to the first person view, actually the third person view. So you can control this robot. WASD, you can make the robot jump and navigate through the space. So if I turn off the wall, I should be able to actually get into the building. And you can see all the furnitures inside the building. You can go to the second level. I can press M again. I can actually back to the first person view. You can actually see the robot is still there. Other thing you can do is you can click the sensor data. So here the first sensor, if I click, it opens a dashboard. And the dashboard is actually contain all the information about IoT. So here I see the CO2 level, the temperature. That's the same data you have seen on the 2D website. You can also click the data like open a page which contains a 360 image. We call this panorama image, and then we can link this photo directly into these individual sensors, so you can look around. In this case, this is eye tracking data. You can also click the link, open the 3D model. This is actually a WebGL model, which contains the Sketchfab 3D model. So if you have actually a browser-based 3D model, you can directly link into this app. So that will give you another layer of information. You can easily navigate or toggle the views. So you have this kind of like a 3D within 3D. And then the last one is you can link to the video file as well. So if you imagine this is IoT, you probably have the live video camera streaming the data from your front door or other place. So this is just a demo. You can link to the YouTube. So that's pretty much about this digital twin idea with this hybrid 2D and 3D interface. I can turn off the whole world, and then I can turn on this individual elements layer. So you can turn on the roof, turn on the window, you can turn on the sensor, you can turn on the world. All right, so let me talk really quick how the data is actually streamed into this 3D interface. So number one, we have this original Excel file which contains all the information about the sensor data. Then we can stream this into my cloud. So this is actually a Google Sheet, and here I have the same data here. Then I can stream that into another program to create all the data visualization dashboard. And then at the end, I'm able to update. So for example, if I have any change on the Google Sheet, and here I will just simply log in, and I can go to this page. I'm able to actually see the data under my library, and I'm able to republish the file, or if there's any change, I can click request data. Yeah, so just want to demo. If I do have a new version of the data, just for the sake of demo, I change the last value to 40 and I change this one to, I don't know, 80, right? So this is the air ventilation value. I changed from 4 to a new value. So Control S to save it. Then here I can just simply press request data refresh. So once the data is refreshed, then I can here to refresh the page. And the page will reflect this new change. And here you can see some of the changing values for the air ventilation is jumped here, right? So this is a new change. And if I want to go back to my 3D interface, here if I close and reopen, it should reflect this new change in real time. So if you pay attention to this part, right, this orange has this kind of going up, this new peak hours. So if you back to my original Excel spreadsheet, the Google sheet, if I just updating this to 800 super high value, save it, and then come here, I'm going to request a new refresh. I think in the future this could be a real-time data as well. So here if I back to my 3D view, if I reopen the sensor data, you should see a big spike going up because we changed this to 800, right? So that's the peak right here. So by doing so, you can actually really do a robotic system which can link all the 2D information and the sensor data together, and you can update hourly or every day. So that's the idea of digital twin. Actually, I think I forgot one more thing about digital twin is when you open the 3D model, there is actually a building information model embedded in this interface. So if you use your right mouse cursor, right mouse button to click, you can actually open the BIM information about this building. So here is the wall, you know the area, you know all the information come directly from the Revit. So this is the beauty about digital twin is all the information embedded in this 3D model can be extracted directly from this 3D model. So for example, if I want to check information on this window, let me turn off the wall, maybe turn off the roof, just make sure the window is on, then I can use my right mouse button click, then that window information will be pulled out. So here we can see what type of window it is, what's the dimension of this window, and also what's the material of this window. So everything is directly available through this Revit model. So here it really depends on which one you click, you can see the information will be pop up. So here if I turn off the window and I go to the furniture and click the furniture, that's the information related to the furniture. All right, so I think that will give you a good idea about digital twin. If you want to close this program, you can use right click and then close the window. All right.